Oh, look, it was a big week in Wimmera football last week, and Scotty Stewart's got it all covered in the Warwick Herald. G'day, Scotty. How you going?
Yeah, going well, thanks, Wayne.
Excellent. Well, the Southern Mallee Giants didn't get it covered. They started well against Ararat, but the lack of their top front line, probably 7 or 8 good players, told against a good quality Ararat side who won 15-9 to 5-6.
That's about the way it looks like it all went throughout the day. And I think at half time, if you're looking at it in the Giants' perspective, you're thinking this is going not too bad with a slight lead. But yeah, you say the way the numbers and the lack of numbers, I suppose you call it, from one side to the other, it's paid in dividends to Ararat in that second half, and they just maintain their ladder leadership and unbeaten record.
They certainly have, and a good match from the Matoa boys has really opened up the door for them as finals start to approach. They beat Dimmy 10-7 to 5-8, and you called it last week. You said Dimmy have run out of puff.
Yeah, they're struggling at the moment. They've had a third straight loss from now, and just looking at a bit of vision of that one there, the Burrows, they just seem to have it pretty well under control throughout the whole game without putting the nail in the coffin any time throughout the first sort of 3.5 quarters there. But they just seem to have it under control. And there, Dimmy, they just need to find something in the next couple of weeks before finals to get themselves back on track.
And the Stawell Warriors, well, 10-11-71 up at Davis Park. You'll take a win any time away, but that was an absolute beauty of a game. And the Nhill Tigers took it right up to those Warriors.
They certainly did, didn't they? They going for 3 in a row, the Nhill boys, for 3 wins on the trot. But yeah, just come up short by that solitary point. But must have been a cracker of a finish, that one there. And Stawell, they keep that faint finals hopes alive. It'll be interesting to see what happens over the next couple of weeks with the Burrows Stawell yet to have that second bye, and depending on how the Burrows go over the next couple of weeks. But you'd think that's a long too far from them. But anyway, that win last week was pretty handy.
Very handy. I'll tell you what, the bottom of the table clash, it wasn't great for the Anzac Park faithful, and it was the Horsham D's 14-11, 95 to Warwick Eagles 4-15-39, and it may be a year where the Eagles go right through without winning a match. Here, Scotty, and well, what's the brains trust of the club think of that?
Yeah, no, they won't be very happy with a winless season, but yeah, it's going to be pretty tough in the last 3 rounds to put that win together. But you just never know. One of these guys that things will all click together. And last weekend, when against the Demons, there, a 7-0 start didn't really help their cause, but. They're just pretty inaccurate, the Eagles boys. They just couldn't put the main score on the board. I mean, at the end of the day, they've had 19 shots on goal and finished with 4-15. So, if they could one day turn that around to a 15-4, well, they're going to put themselves in a bit better show. But, that's going to be a bit tough over the next 3 weeks. And starting off with this weekend's clash at Stawell, which, we'll see how they go. But they keep battling away, and, but it's looking pretty dangerous.
Yeah, doesn't it? Well, how will they win at Stawell? I mean, out at North Park, they're not on that great central reserve, so it's a chance for the Warwick Eagles to regroup. On the road, can they get enough personnel to even trouble the Stawell?
Yeah, it'll be a tough one for them. Danny Bell, the coach, he hurt an ankle last weekend early in the game, and he's going to be missing from the contest this weekend. And talking through actually during the week, and I said to him about the North Park thing. It'd be pretty interesting because none of these boys would have played or seen much of North Park down there. I think we might have done it a fair few years ago. We had a transferred game from Central Park down there, but he just said, "Oh no, it's not too bad." We're talking to the Stawell boys earlier in the season. He said it's pretty similar to Anzac Park, nice surface, nice facilities, and they'll go down and enjoy the new sort of surrounds at North Park and give it their best shot. They might fall short. You never know. Stawell, they're still looking at that shot at finals if they can, things fall their way, which would have to fall their way. But you never know. But that'll be a tough one. And Danny, he'll just have to watch proceedings from the sidelines and hope his boys can put up a good showing.
Yeah, good. It's going to be a big one. Southern Mallee Giants at Beulah, the reunion weekend of the 2003, the Blue Boys when they won the premiership in the old Mallee Footy League, and then the 2013 Mallee Football League Reserves Premiership. They'll celebrate those at Beulah, and I think they'll celebrate on the day, although they won't want to take Nhill too lightly in the seniors.
No, exactly. They won't be taking the Nhill boys too lightly. They're in pretty good form at the moment. But the Giants celebrating a couple of reunions. I think they've got a couple this month to get through. One Beulah and one Hopeton. So that'll be good. Really good to always get the reunion boys back and have a good weekend. And the coaching staff would be Kieran and his coaching staff would be hoping that the boys put in a big performance on their home deck and celebrate with the returning reunion mates. But look, you think that's going to happen that way just because it's at Beulah, and the Giants are looking to get back on that winners list and just sort of try and put some consistent footy together, and hopefully they get some of these boys back over the coming weeks, and they can do that. But good game this one.
Yeah, it's going to be a beauty, I reckon. And the next one's a good one too, Dimmy. They face the Saints at Coghlan, and the Saints are in such red-hot form, and Dimmy going poorly. Could be a fourth straight loss to the Roos.
It could be looking that way at the moment. If you're going on current form, you'd say that was going to happen. But you got the Horsham Saints returning from a bye, and sometimes that can hinder you or it can help you. So it's hopefully from the Saints' perspective, they'll be thinking that that's going to help them, especially on their home ground. We talk about a lot with the Horsham Saints. They like their home ground there at Coghlan Park, and look, Jimmy, on a 3-run losing streak at the moment, and just you can sort of tell, can't you, when you see these games and you see these results. They're just not happening for them at the minute. They need some sort of switch to be flicked to get them back on track of what they were probably 4 or 5 weeks ago. But tough gig, I'm thinking, for the Jimmy boys, and I'm thinking that the Saints might just continue their good form for the season.
Yeah, exactly. Minyip Matoa, they've been in great form, and at Minyip, the boys said to me in the Hopeton Community Hotel, we're a real chance of beating those Rats. Oh, I reckon they might be too.
Yeah, well, they've come off some pretty good form. They've cut a few wins in a row, and they've tried to cement that position top 5. And if results keep going the way they're going, if they can somehow get over the top of this one, they could find themselves in 4th position. But they will just have to wait and see how that all goes there, because you'd think at the moment, at the way things are, and Ararat, they deserve to go in as favourites, and they probably deserve to be predicted to win because they haven't put a foot wrong. They're undefeated and sitting merrily on top of the ladder. Matty Walter just continues to keep his troops ticking over, and with what they did there last weekend with the Giants, they take a fair bit of confidence out of that second half. So I'll probably have to stick with Matty's boys, I reckon, on this one, even though it is at Minyip and the Borough's own bad form. But crack of a game and match of the day.
Oh, fantastic game. Really good weekend of Wimmera football, and Scotty Stewart's got it all covered there at the Warwick Herald, and we'll look forward to catching up next week.
Yeah, no worries. Good on you, mate.